A very good morning to all of you. So we are back again with the next topic of self-leadership. We know that when we want to lead others, the first thing is we should learn how to lead yourself. And in leading yourself, one thing plays a very important role, that is motivation, the self-motivation. I'm not talking about the motivation which we get from the outside sources. I'm talking about the motivation which we get from within. So that self-motivation is very important when it comes to self-leadership. So today we are going to start with the next session, with the next topic in self-leadership, that is self-motivation. What is self-motivation? What do you understand by the word self-motivation? Self-motivation is basically the answer to three different questions. That is, what we do, why we do, and how we do. What, why are the main things which when you get that answer, that is the reason for which self-motivation exists. Self-motivation is the reason why you do what you do. It is the only reason because of which you are doing something. Like if we talk about motivation, normal motivation, forget about what is self-motivation. If we talk about the normal motivation, so whatever act we are doing, the reason for that, why we are doing what we are doing, the reason for that is that motivational source which we want to achieve, which is motivating us, which is pulling us, which is making us achieve something. So that is one of the reasons for being motivated. Same way, self-motivation is the reason why you do and what you do. It's the reason why you go to work, why you love your family, and why you enjoy traveling and reading. So if I ask you why you go to work, what's the reason for you to go to work? So there the motivation source can be you are going to work because you're motivated to earn more, you are motivated to build your career, you are motivated to get some position in the organization. That can be the reason why you go to work. Why you love your family. Why you love your family? There can be many reasons for loving the family, and it can be without any reason. So, but there's always a self-motivation which is there, which make us do something, which make us love our family. Why you enjoy traveling? So what are the reasons for enjoying traveling? There might be some reasons. So all these things act as a self-motivation, because these factors, you are not getting affected by the factors around you. It is something which is coming from within and making you do that thing. It's about knowing what you really want. You should always know what you want from your life. There are two different types of people. One person who knows what they want from their life, what they are doing and why they are doing. They have the answer for all the things. But there are some group of people who are simply running behind the things, who are simply going wherever the crowd is making them go, and that is not the way of living, and those people are not the motivated people. Motivated people always know what they want to achieve, and that is why to achieve that thing they are moving in that direction. But these people who are not motivated, they are the one who really don't know what they really want from their lives. The meaning of self-motivated is derived from passion and an underlying desire to achieve something. Self-motivated people is derived from one word that says that you want to do something, you want to achieve something, you have a passion for uh, achieving something, you have a desire to do something to achieve something, and that is why you are a self-motivated person. So some derive, something is just bringing you close, motivating you to do something, to achieve something, that is known as self-motivation. Self-motivation can be developed if you leverage your strength to your advantage. Now, if you're using your strength to your advantage, that self-motivation can be developed. A person who is not at all motivated till now can be motivated, can develop that self-motivation at any point of time using his strength to the advantage. To use his strength as an advantage for him or her. That is self-motivation. Now, what is this importance of self-motivation? We have been talking self-motivation. It is when you have an answer, when you want to achieve something, when you have a desire for something, then you are self-motivated. But why it is important? What is the importance of being self-motivated? Okay, we'll not just see this. First, let's just talk. What do you think? What is the importance of being self-motivated? What do you think? Why it is important to be self-motivated? What does it give you? If you are a person who is self-motivated, what does that self-motivation brings for you or gives you? It boosts your trust. It builds your trust if you are a self-motivated person. Yes or no? Do it build your trust? Do it brings your not trust? Does it build something with because of which you have the desire to achieve something, because of which you keep on moving in the direction of attaining that thing? That is what self-motivation is, right? So it plays a very important role in our life, as well as when we want to be a self leader. For that also self motivation is important. Even if you don't see yourself as a self leader, but if you want to build a bright future for yourself, then also self motivation is very important for doing anything, for doing any activity. Even if you want to go for higher education, there also motivating yourself is going to be the important thing, which is going to make you achieve that thing in your life. Without being motivated, even if you enroll yourself for anything, if you start working, the results are not going to be very satisfactory. So first thing, the first importance of building self-motivation is builds your confidence. It builds your confidence. When you are motivated, then your confidence builds up. When you think that you are motivated, things have motivated you, that is a time where you build your confidence and you always think in the positive way. You always think towards the positive results, positive things. Even if something negative happens, you just try to find out those positives in it. For example, if you fail in something, you have appeared for a competitive exam and you didn't got the desired result, you just failed in that thing. So you're just going to find out what were the reason. You will not think the negative ways, like the paper was hard or I was prepared, it didn't give me the right marking. No, you will try to learn from your mistake. You will find out the reason why I failed, where I was lacking, what should I do now, how should I prepare now so that next time I can crack that. So there also you are thinking, you are bringing the positive things from that, and you are learning from your failure. So that is how this self-motivation builds your confidence. You never fear hurdles. If hurdles comes in your way, like the obstacle, one of the obstacle was that you couldn't clear that exam, you are never afraid of that. You will try your best to overcome your hurdles. You will find out all best and possible solution to overcome your hurdles. You're not going to be afraid and sit down. Nothing can stop you when you have self-confidence, when you are self-motivated to achieve something. Self-confidence is the best outfit. Rock it and own it. It is the best outfit to carry, to wear. If you have self-confidence, you can win over the toughest situation. You can overcome the toughest hurdle of your life if you are confident, if you build that self-confidence in you. If there are many obstacles on the way, then self-motivation helps you to never give up and always try to resolve the problem. Self-motivation is something which never stops you. Even if there are a lot of hurdles which you find in your work, which are coming in your path, like for example, you want to you want to start your own business, you want to be an entrepreneur, you started working on that and you are confident, you are being motivated by yourself to start that and to make it run successfully. Starting an entrepreneur is not that easy. There are going to be a lot of hurdles, obstacles. Somewhere it is going to be financial crisis, somewhere it's going to be the the availability of raw material, the availability of this stock, lot of things, sudden trend change in government policies, change in rules and regulations. Lot of things are going to come when you are starting your entrepreneur or when you have already started your enterprise. But this self-motivation, this confidence is never going to stop you. It is going to always make you move forward, solving all the problem which comes in your way. When you wear that self-confidence, when you wear the outfit of self-confidence, it boosts your energy. It gives you the power to overcome all the hurdles and to reach your ultimate goal, ultimate target. Next, it clarifies your goals. When you are motivated, you have a wish to improve your life. Right? When I'm motivated, what motivates us? We might have set some goals. So that goal is motivating us to achieve that thing, right? Goals and motivation is closely related to each other. So that goal is something which is motivating us. So when you are motivated, you have a wish to improve your life. You just want to improve your life. You want to get yourself satisfied. You want to achieve all the goals which you have set for your life. And how to achieve that? That you can only achieve by being motivated and working in that direction. When you have that willingness to achieve that, to improve your life, that only you can do that. So for this, have a definite knowledge of what you need and the next day or next month. Clarifying goals here is related to make yourself very clear that what you are doing and what you want to achieve today, tomorrow, in a month, in the first quarter, in 6 months, in 1 year. Clarify those things with you very clearly. Define those things clearly so that you work on those things. When you have a blur image of where you see yourself, what do you need? When the image is blur, you are unable to select the right path. You are unable to plan how you are going to achieve that. Your action plan won't be ready because you have a blur image of what you want to achieve. So in that situation, it is better to have a clear knowledge of what you need the next day, what you need the next month, and what do you need in the future. When you will have the clear picture, clear image of all these things, then it will be easy for you to stay motivated and move in that direction. Never follow the trend. If you have set goals, be stick to that goals. Okay, you don't need to follow the trend which ever whatever is going on. For you, what matters is the thing which you have decided. You have to work accordingly. Following the trend is good, but not by impacting your own goals. If you want that seeing the trend, there need to be some changes made to achieve the goal. That is okay, but don't forget your goal completely and don't start following the trend whichever is going on. For example, you were planning to start your enterprise, and all of a sudden you see that the trend is changing. Now people are not willing to start their entrepreneurship. They are not willing to be the entrepreneur. They all are running towards jobs, startups. They all are doing that thing. Don't follow that trend. Maybe it can be their area of interest, but for you, your focus was very much clear. You already had the aim. You already know what you want to achieve, where you want to go. So it's better not to follow the trend and stick to your own goal, what you have decided for yourself. Saves your time. Clarifying goals, staying motivated, working in the direction what you want to achieve. It is going to save your time. And clarify your goals, then manage time properly. Always have a clarity of the goals which you have set. Take the goal one by one. If it is a long-term goal for 2 years, 3 years, cut that goal into short-term goals. Manage the time, allocate the time. Check this progress of the goal. If required, do the necessary changes and then continue moving towards achieving your goal. So second, why it is important, why self-motivation is important, that is for clarify your goals. Next is importance for learning. When you're motivated, then it is easy to learn. If you, right now I gave you the example that you want to go for higher studies. If you are motivated to do that, if you really want to do that, if you are eager to do that, that is your goal, that is motivating you, then only it becomes easy for you to learn new things. But if you are not eager to do that, you are just running behind the crowd because now everyone is going for masters, then I should also go. Why I should stop? If that is the situation, then it is not going to motivate you, and the results which you are going to get are not going to be worth it. Second, it focuses you to your hard work. It forces you to work hard because you want to learn that thing, you want to get that degree. For example, a motivated person, if he wants to go for the master degree, he wants to get the admission into IIM, he will really work hard to crack that CAT exam, to get admission in the best IIM, top ranking IIM. But if he is not motivated, for him, if getting that degree is not his ultimate goal, he just entered into CAT, he's just giving the CAT exam because his friends are giving, it's not his internal motivation, self-motivation, he won't be working hard to get the best result. So make sure whatever you are doing with your own motivation. Third point says self-motivation inspires you. It is going to inspire you. Definitely, yes, it is a source of inspiration to do something, to achieve something in your life. It makes you able to face the hurdles and then get your goals. So when you are motivated, you are okay to face all the hurdles which are coming in your way. You will find all best possible solution to overcome those hurdles from your life. So it makes you able to face the hurdles and then get your goals, then achieve your goals. Next, increase your commitment. You will see that now you have become more committed towards your goals. if you have decided something, you'll see with self-motivation, self-confidence, you are showing the results. You're increasing your commitment. Like if you have decided something, if you have committed something, you just give your best to fulfill your commitment within the deadline, within the time only. So you don't push on the deadlines, you don't procrastinate the thing, you effectively, efficiently manage your time and get your commitment done. So self-motivation gives power to determination. Then you enjoy your work. It gives you power to be determined. You are determined, you are committed, you have stick yourself to get that work done. And this is the reason which allows you to enjoy your work along with staying on your own commitment. You always try to give your best and put all your efforts. When you are committed, when you are dedicated, obviously you are going to give your best. You are going to pull all your efforts. Here you will be giving your best result without thinking about I can do, I cannot. Because in this situation, when you are dedicated, when you are committed, when you are supposed to do something, you will use all your efforts, you will put in all your efforts to achieve that thing in your life. You feel easy and stick to it and get success. You just feel easily because you have a clear picture of what you want to achieve. Where do you see yourself? So when you have a clear picture of all those things, so you just feel relaxed and you just keep on following your action plan what you have made, because you are confident that by following the action plan, by sticking to that action plan, I will get success. So this is one of the reasons which makes you stay committed, dedicated towards your goal and makes you achieve that. Self-motivation improves your performance. Motivation has always been one of the reasons for improving the performance. And same way, the self-motivation is again one of the most important reason of improving your performance. Whenever you will set a goal, you will just stick by that goal. You will not miss the deadlines. You will follow your plan of action and you will keep on tracking the progress. You will keep on checking whether you have achieved those objectives or not. So this way, it's going to improve your performance, increases your efficiency, makes you determined, gives you that power to be determined, to be committed. And along with this, above all, you start enjoying your work, and that is very, very important. If you enjoy your work, you give your best. But if you are forced to work, the efficiency, productivity doesn't be 100%. So after this, the next point which comes is make you happy. Don't you think that if you have set some goals, for example, for me, my goal was to, be an interior designer. Okay, I started working, I made my planning, I motivated myself, and I was very much confident that yes, I can be a good interior designer. I tried my hands on that. I just joined that course and the results were also good. So now when that person, for me, the example which I took, when I started working as an interior designer, I started enjoying that because that was a thing which I wanted to become. That was my ultimate goal. So becoming that, doing that thing is going to build that confidence in me. It is going to make me happy when I'll do that work. That's why we say always select the career which makes you happy, which motivates you. Selecting a career which doesn't motivates you becomes a 9 to 5 job for you, and you are always ready to run from that job. And if that is the situation where you are always ready to run away from that job, where you are just finding out the ways to take a leave, you are giving reasons for, you are taking sick leaves even if you are not sick, that shows that you were not motivated with the job you are doing and you are not happy. When you select a career, when you are motivated by that career, it always makes you feel happy and give you the best desired results. When you continue to motivate yourself, you'll be able to get your goal. Yes, if motivation stops, then definitely the result will stop. Then definitely you won't be seeing yourself close to achieving your goal. So continue to motivate yourself. Even if you fail, just get up again, look at your ultimate goal, the goal which you have set, and motivate yourself that no, I can do it and I have to do it. So when you continue to motivate yourself, you'll be able to get your goals. It is going to give you happiness. When you will see yourself achieving something, don't you think you are going to be happy? When you'll see that, yes, I am close to that goal, I have achieved that goal, or I have completed half of the stage, like as per my action plan, I have reached very close to my goal. Don't you think it's going to give you happiness? Definitely, yes, it is going to give you happiness. And that's why we say setting goals, keeping yourself motivated, boosting your confidence always gives you happiness. Self-motivation drives you to success and happiness. It will make you move forward, move in the right direction, giving you a lot of success and happiness in by achieving those goals. When you feel sadness to perform work, then focus on your goal. It will give you happiness. Whenever you are going through a bad day, whenever you think that days are not going good, I'm not happy with whatever is happening around me, just look at your goals and realize that yes, I am doing something worth it. I am working for myself. I am delivering results. I am getting good results. So if you are going to see the things that way, it is going to give you happiness. It will make you come out of your sadness and will bring back your focus on your goal. You will try your best to give your best. Next point is now, how do you stay motivated? We have read about how important it is to be self-motivated. But how do you stay motivated? By setting high and sensible goals. Goals play a very important role for you to stay motivated. Whenever you want to be motivated, and if you think that you have set some unrealistic goal, you have set the goals which you cannot measure, that will lead to demotivation because you won't be able to achieve that. And when you see you are unable to achieve that, when there are no results in your hand, it is going to make you demotivated. The motivation will go and the willingness to achieve that goal will also go. You'll simply keep it away from you, saying, I don't want to achieve that goal. In that situation, always have a sensible and good goals. Set the goals which are realistic, which are achievable, but yet challenging. Okay, achievable goals, setting the goals which are very easy to achieve will not give you any kind of challenge. So it will be very easy for you to achieve that goals and relax. But you need to set the goals which are achievable and which are challenging. Bring some challenge. Now, challenging. Don't make your goals so much challenging that you are going through a lot of stress, but make it bit challenging so that you enjoy overcoming those challenges. You enjoy achieving your goals. So make it sensible, make by setting high goal, sensible goal, specific goal, achievable yet challenging goal. Next is by taking fair risk. You know, whatever you want to do in your life, whatever you want to achieve in your life, there is a risk which you have to take. Everything has risk. If you want to establish your business, there's the risk of getting the return. There is risk on investment, whether you will be able to get those returns or not. So you are taking that risk. You are taking a calculated risk. Same way, when you are setting a goal, there also you might have to take some risk. So that again should be a calculated risk and a fair risk which you are taking to achieve your goal. Spend time with motivated people. Try to be around the people who are happy, motivated, not the people who doesn't have any set goal for their life. If you'll be around people who are not motivated, who don't have any set goal for their life, you also will start feeling that what's the need of setting the goal? Because our thinking is very badly impacted by the people with whom we are surrounded, the people who are around us. So make sure that you are spending most of your time with the people who are motivated, who have also set some goals in their life and they are also giving their best to achieve that, who knows the importance of setting goals and being motivated. Be surrounded with those type of people. Always think positive. Always be positive for whatever you are doing, whatever results you are getting. Try to find out the positives rather than pointing out the negatives in whatever you are doing. Being positive is again one of the source of motivation which makes you to move continuously in the forward direction. Ignore. Nya says. So it says, ignore all those things which comes in your way. Ignore all those things which distract you. Ignore all those person. You know, nurturers are the person who criticizes object, who opposes the things you need. If you want to be really motivated, you need to avoid all these naisra from your life. Ignore these people. You don't need to be surrounded by the people who keep on opposing the things which you are doing, who keep on speaking negative about the things, who keep on criticizing the things, criticizing the people. Stay away from these type of people. So these are the 5 ways by which you can stay motivated. Difficult road leads to beautiful destination. This is the quotation which I wanted you to understand, that the more the difficult the path is, more beautiful things are waiting for you. To get some good results, everyone has to go through the tough up and down road blockers to achieve that beautiful thing, the ultimate goal. It is not always easy to achieve the things without crossing the hurdles. So difficult roads, the more difficult the task is going to be, more delicious the result is going to be. Even if we take a simple example of having a yummy food, if the restaurant is almost 15 kilometers from your place, and when we are living in a city like Bangalore, which is overcrowded, lot of traffic, we may get stuck. But that difficult road we will take, because the ultimate destination, we are motivated to eat that food, and that ultimate destination is what which will make us forget all the difficult road. Once we reach there, once we have that yummy food, we'll forget about everything. So it is as simple as, for getting something best, for doing something best for your life, you need to nurture yourself, you need to polish yourself, you need to work hard, you need to give your best output, and you need to keep on moving. Stone, it is just a stone if we do not polish that. So even a diamond has to go with many difficulties to be a precious stone, to be a precious gem. Same way, you will also have to go with lot of difficulties, lot of road blockers, if you really want to achieve something in your life. Stay motivated, use these things, and most important is, stay away from the people who keep on criticizing, opposing the things, and the people who are not motivated, who don't have any goals for their life. You need to be away from those people if you want to stay motivated, if you really want to achieve something in your life. So with that, we have finished with the why self-motivation is important, the importance of self-motivation, and how to stay motivated. Any doubts still here? Okay, so in the next session, we will start with what is the need for self-motivation. We are done with this session. Bye-bye. Take